Hello everyone, I'm the Panda Photographer and the only The Panda Photographer. Disclaimer, I am not sponsored by SUNWAYFOTO, but SUNWAYFOTO did send these LED lights to me to review, but I am no obligation to say anything positive about the product. So with that said everyone, welcome to the YouTube channel here. Please do subscribe, like, and share, and what I'm about to share with you is my experience dealing with the FL series from SUNWAYFOTO. I want to say thank you, SUNWAYFOTO, for sending these out, by the way. Thank you, Ellen, and thank you, media team, for connecting with me through social media. But let's get down to the business, shall we? So let's talk about battery life. Now, the FL-70 has a very good battery life. Now, I left it on for almost 2 days at 5%, and it lasted pretty long. But when I increased it to 15%, I dropped down for a day, increased it to 35%. The power ratio, it lasted for about 6 hours, 50%, 4 hours, and then when I got down to 100% battery, 100% output, the battery didn't last no more than an hour. It's very intense, very bright, very strong light. And by the way, if you haven't not seen my brightness test review, I suggest checking it out here as of right now. But with that said, everyone, now, with the FL-16, now battery life is a little different, so take this with a grain of salt. Both use Type-C charging, keep that in mind. But the FL-16 took a little bit more time to charge, but at 100%, it only lasted about 45 to about 55 minutes, close to an hour. At 50%, it can last up to 2 hours, 3 hours, depends on how you use it. And I increased it all the way down to 5%, even though it does not have a display, so I'm basing it off measurements on brightness of light. Keep that in mind. At 5%, it lasted almost 12 to 16 hours on 5%. So I was very, very pleased with the battery results on the F16. But with that said, let's talk about build quality. Now, aluminum alloy is like a lot of people's preference today. It's a very sustainable, strong material and lightweight, and SUNWAYFOTO has been using it on most of their products. And what I have for you is the chassis, or the body chassis of the FL-16. Now, it's a little bit tank heavy, heavier than the FL-70 in my opinion, but the FL-16 needs a strong body chassis because it's small, it's a Q size, and it needs to take punishment, abuse, that I may say. But the FL-16 is a little bit more lighter, still has that quality, but a little bit lighter, a little bit thinner. As I said, weight may be a difference, but it's still, both LED lights are incredible light for what they pack. So with that said, but I did notice two things about the FL-70 here, that the USB port is meant to use as a power bank source. So if you're running out of power on your smartphone, you need a quick charge, well, you can use your FL-70 as a battery source, so keep that in mind. Now, Type-C charging is fast with the FL-70, but a little bit slower on the FL-16, keep that in mind. But overall, this has been my great experience using the special effects, the features on this FL-70. Now, it does have alphabets A to I as their effects. There are color effects on the FL-70 that you need to utilize. You can control the Kelvin temperature as well. You can also change some output if you want, if you feel that way. And there's a color graph on the back of the display, so you can definitely point out which colors that you want to emphasize in your YouTube videos in the background or in the foreground or as a key light. So with that said, everyone, I do recommend these two lights. Now, here's the most important part that most of you might not ask this question. How is the heat dissipation when keeping these LED lights on at long periods of time? Well, I'm going to say it doesn't get hot, but it does get warm on the FL-70. But from my experience, the aluminum alloy is dissipating that heat, so it's pretty cool to charge it holdable for long periods of time, so I don't have a problem with that. So, with that said, everyone, I just think that these are a really, really good product that you should buy. Now, I did leave the links down in the descriptions below, so you can go ahead and buy it and purchase yourself. But SUNWAYFOTO has plenty of other products, but keep this in mind. If you use my promo code at the SUNWAYFOTO.com website, you can get 5% off using the promo code ThePandaPhotographer. So get your 5% off on your first purchase, please. Thank you so much for watching this content, and I appreciate you guys tuning in. So this has been my FL series review on the FL LED lights that SUNWAYFOTO sent me. I'm having an amazing time with them, and I really believe in the product. SUNWAYFOTO has shown me that they can communicate, and not only that, they're willing to send out these products to me with no questions asked. So I really liked the fact that they literally trust me to do this review. So with that said, everyone, and I hope you enjoy it, but with that said, everyone, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. If you guys want to support the channel, I have a Patreon. Not only the Patreon, but I have a PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, because we are a sponsorless channel, and you, the audience, is the one that helps this channel grow and financially keep the lights on here. So with that said, everyone, I appreciate your time and your effort to watching. But with that said, everyone, eat, see photography, videography, and repeat. And I talk to you guys in the next video. See ya. This is behind the scenes on the SUNWAYFOTO FL series review. Got the full setup ready. So with that said, everyone, exclusive behind the scenes. And we got the workspace order to do the review. Thank you, More Hustle, for allowing me to do this review here. Appreciate it. But look at that baby. She's gorgeous.